What's up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to Ginpachi Sensei, this time with episode 6, I think it is. Really good episode last week with a few criminals living at the school, kind of boxing them and trying to catch them. Nice to see Sukyo again, especially Zenzo, the geezer with the glasses, whose name I always bloody forget. Matsudaira as well. Loads of characters we haven't seen last week. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of this one in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. Oh, I remember the preview now. Aren't these two like leaving or something? That's just a random woman. That was nice of her. I said this last week, I think there is that kind of fantasy of being like a transfer student, isn't there? Even before I watched anime, before I knew I was watching anime anyway, I always kind of wanted to move schools and be like, and have like a fresh new surrounding and such. But in lots of anime, there's that kind of almost every transfer student is like really interesting and cool and popular. So probably even more. That's probably even more so of a thing in Japan. Looks like. Seems like this one might be a bit more of a serious episode, just judging off the tone from the intro here. So on initial look, that looks like Kaga is eating loads of rice with a chicken stick, a chicken jump. But I think it's like a big old spoon. But one, yeah, I was gonna say one person I'm surprised we haven't seen yet is Kamui or Abuto, because we saw some Takasugi school segments in the anime. We also saw some Kamui ones as well, so I am expecting to see them this season. I do wonder when this was written though. Do you reckon this was I mean, it would have been written by the time, judging by some of the characters that are in this, it would have been written by the time of the Yoshiwara arc and so on. But yeah, as I was saying, I wonder what, like, was this written before the end of the series, before some arcs and some character introductions, perhaps, or yeah, I'll have to look that up. That would be so fucking annoying, wouldn't it? Get over it, bro. It would be so annoying. It's bloody class. But also, as Shinpachi says here, weirdly wholesome as well. I would like they'd do that. You'd like to think that they would. But it wouldn't be that polished there goodbye, would it? It'd be just as wholesome, but not nearly as polished with a bouquet of flowers. Oh, you should know as the teacher that he's moving, right? Oh, well, of course, condos. Everyone's just like, no one gives a shit. Wow, how loved they were. Shimura 1 and 2. Wow, yeah, that went well. I feel like they're playing it down though, you know what I'm saying? They don't seem to care, but I still feel like they're playing it down a bit. Fuck's this? Is that a rice ball? Seems nice though. That's Why are you so angry? I mean, you're loving this. Give me more. You always get like the old woman like this, don't you? That just like keeps giving you food, keeps feeding you, making you fat. So many of them out there, but they're all so loving. I get it. You're like, oh, I kind of feel bad now. I'm taking too much food, but they love doing it. Just in case. At least the teachers care. You guys probably seen this movie, but well, not really that recently, but a few months ago I watched Holdovers for the first time. I heard a lot of really good things about that when it came out. That was really, really awesome. Kind of about a student teacher. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Hey, Tama, finally a student. I didn't really get to hear her too much. I kind of forget she's part of the class, but I did see her at the back there. Do you even name it a spin-off? Um, I would like to see more Tama. We all love her, don't we? Ah, so it will come in handy. He foretold the future, Matsuda. That was nice. Precious screw. Here's the last day. That was the thing. As much as I said I did want to like move and such, I think I would have been incredibly sad if I did. But you don't really think about that. Oh, pop quiz on the final day. You'd think they'd make like a fun class or something, like some kind of fun special class or something like that. Well, at least he was back to himself for a second there. Yeah. Again, at least you got a few parting gifts. Unfortunately, 2 of those 3 were from teachers, so I kind of feel a bit bad. But hey, so yeah, they will love you, man. That's so cute. That's so cute. Looks like a newborn baby. That's him. Start the whole episode again. Oh, another presentation. There's Luffy's hat. Yeah, this is the type of day I'd expect. Like, if you're final like day at school, I'd expect the teacher to have like a fun, just like movie, like you know when the teacher like puts a movie on for the whole class, like something like that, something just like easy. The only movie I ever watched at school, I think, was there was sorry to pause, just so I don't miss anything. It was Butterfly Effect was one of them. I'm not sure what class that was for. I think it might have been psychology, but I'm really not sure what class would have shown the butterfly effect. I think it was just a, a favorite of the teachers. I think is what happened there. There wasn't too much to kind of learn from that movie. I did like it. It was a good movie, to be fair. The second one is fucking awful, by the way. If any of you guys have seen Butterfly Effect 2, but of course the premise really carries that. Yeah, again, I'm not sure what class that would have been for. And then I watched what's the movie with Animal Farm? Is it with Lenny, poor old Lenny, and the guy with the Vaseline glove? I think we watched that movie as well. I think I had John Malkovich in, as well as the wheelchair guy from Forrest Gump. I forget his name off the top of my head. But that was quite surprising when I look back on now, because I watched that quite early on. That's quite surprising now. Like, oh my god, that had all these stars in it. I thought it was just some cheesy ass English fucking teaching book, but no, seems to be very widely regarded. I was never too much into my English class back then. It sounds stupid being an English person, but I didn't even pass high school English. I had to get my GCSE in it in college, which I failed the first year, and then my final year of college I passed it. But I think I said this story before as well. Sorry, I'm yapping for a minute here. But on my results, I was actually given someone else's results, and it said fail in it, and I was like, oh my god. And then I read the name, I was like, oh, that's not my results. And then I got mine, and it said pass, and I was like, phew. But I felt really bad because I felt worse. Like you'd think I'd be quite happy to get the passing result after that initial blow, but I actually felt worse because I was handing somebody else their failing grade, and they thought they passed. So I was like, oh shit. But yeah, just about past that. That's quite embarrassed, honestly. But I always hated English class. Swimsuit Otai-san. Actually, looks like she's enjoying it. Is it gonna be a glasses photo shoot, bro? Specsavers advert. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's just mad out. The glasses wear collection. Oh shit. No way they brought who I think they did in. Oh no, they didn't. No, this is not who I. We did see this in the preview. Yo, say ho! I thought they were going to bring in the idol. What is the story of this song? I ain't got a goddamn clue that is. Get yourself a new one, bro. Never owned a Switch myself. Yeah, let's give a minute for Kondo, man. Give a minute to him. He must, yeah. Well, we've been seeing him crying the whole time. He must be going through it as well, bless him. His childhood love leaving. Well, maybe you could see this as not sad, but a day of liberation for the man. Finally get over it. I accept. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? If she actually just reacquainted his feelings now. That was well done. Good job, Kondo. Those ass fucking smells right up close in his face. Yeah, it was a nice confession actually. Again, it would be the best. Like if she really wanted to hurt him, she should accept it. Gondo, San. Ugh. Fuck. Man, do you remember that fucking awesome episode with the snot bit creature thing from Kondo? There's just crazy snot coming out of him. That was a hilarious episode. That was. I guess that's more of that same coming out of him there. Yeah, give me a parting gift. I'll give you a parting gift. I'll give you some parting wind. Just fart on your face. And that's what you're good at, though, Shinpachi. I got no idea. Princess Tenko, was it? I have to look that up after this. Probably some kind of Japanese classic. Thing with all these jokes, would it all be worth it if it weren't for you, Patchy? This kind of sounds a bit bad, but he's almost like the laughing backtrack in a comedy series like Friends. I saying that is ironic because I absolutely hate laughing backtracks. It happens quite a lot in UK comedies as well. But I hate that they try and tell you where you should be laughing at. It's like, your show not good enough to actually just let me laugh on my own. So he's not bad in that regard, but I hate that shit. But he's like the reaction to it, if you know what I'm saying. Like Shinpachi is necessary. So the question is now, are they actually leaving? Or do you reckon they're going to leave for like an episode or two? Or I kind of like it if they left for maybe an episode or two and came back. See what it's like without them. It would feel like we're missing something though, wouldn't it? Aww. Hey, there is the idol. She did leave a little message for him, which is nice. Aww. Yeah, what? Oh, that's the Arnie? How did he not know? How does he not know who's taking care of him? Excuse me? Getting bloody married. That self a chain of events to this. Okay. Good on you. Good on you. It's like a strapping middle-aged man from the 1800th century, whatever. It looks like, what was that? I've got an angry turtle. Okay, good episode. Again, it was a bit more of a serious tone. It obviously was still a very comedic episode, but yeah, it was actually quite touching, especially towards the end there, wasn't it? Seeing Ginpachi cry like that. Yeah, I'm always going to be mixing that up now. Ginpachi and Shinpachi. But yeah, nice episode. Very nice episode. Got some more Tama, which, like I said, I was looking forward to hearing more of because we really hadn't had enough of her so far. And on this, yeah, we haven't seen too much of Cube A either. I did want to say this in the intro. I probably say this every week, but these opening endings really just feel like weirdly nostalgic, don't they? You don't really hear too many like these nowadays. I think everything's trying to be like the next, like Dan to Dan opening. Like the people like sing those songs, just like not freaky per se, but just like different. Everything's trying to be different. Like everybody's looking for like, the next viral kind of thing. And I do like creepy nuts and such, but yeah. This week's I was back here again. I mean, last week it was just seeing him. Who's in his bed was the question I had last week, wasn't it? Who's in that bed? It's just the same segment. Fucking lazy asses. Literally just put the same thing. What was that? We're gonna do this every week now. Do you know what we got 10 seconds, 15 seconds we need to be on air for. What we're gonna do? But we just keep putting up these Takasugi bloody waking up segments here. What is that about? Honestly, we do that next week. It's kind of funny with Gintama. I think Gintama is like the only. I don't think that is the case, but if it was, I think Gintama is the one of the only shows that could ever get away with something like that. We saw that in previous Gintama seasons where they were low on budget and didn't know what to do and stuff. They just had like still images and so on, which again, it's like the joke, but we're not actually sure. I can't. I don't really know. Were they serious about that? Were they serious about not having enough budget for like that episode? They could have very well been. Like I thought it might be the case that they were just being funny with it, and it kind of works both ways, doesn't it? Even if they were, it works, and even if they were just making a joke and they had enough budget, it works as well. So, like yeah, like I just said, Gintama is like one of the only shows that could get away with doing that, if it was true, or even if it wasn't. But yeah, like I said, lovely episode today. Some really nice segments in here. Got a feel for Ginpachi, of course. We'll be back next week, as expected. But yeah, nice little send off here. I didn't even notice him Bozu in this shot as well. Bless him. Yeah, I didn't even notice he was in the opening. But yeah, lovely stuff here. Some nice funny moments as well. Bit of a shame we didn't know more about the aunt. She actually seems like a really lovely person, doesn't she? Again, I think everybody knows someone like this, don't they? But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comments. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys do like and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. Sorry, I'm just thinking like she really does look like a rice cake, doesn't she? Like the shape of her head looks like a rice cake itself, and then her hair actually like kind of does look like rice. But yeah, thank you guys very much, and have a good rest of your day.